Recapping today's news. Media Monday gets introduced to Tshimokats' channel. Up to 81 people have taken their time to subscribe to this channel, and if you haven't, please do so this very moment. And Tshimokats gets her groove back, and she promises to produce a lot more content going forward. This is Tshimokats with your daily dose of Media Monday. Good night. Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel, and if you're new, Kere, welcome to you. Welcome back to those who have subscribed. I need to welcome my people back. It's been a while, I know. I haven't been feeling good, but I feel good now and I feel better, so more content is coming your way. So in terms of finding a purpose for my channel, I have been struggling because I didn't just want it to be a lifestyle thing. I really wanted it to be an educational thing. Yes, we can have our fun, but we actually need the money to have fun, isn't it? So in doing so, I would really like to introduce something more career-based, kind of something. So right? I took the time to think about this, actually. I thought about my history. So at the beginning of this year, my lecturer, shout out Roman, shout out, he invited me to speak to a few students at my grad school. Now she a graduate or whatever, but you know what, that's not what you're here for. So he invited me to go speak to some students, and after that I got some questions, regarding the field and stuff. Now I'm no OG in the streets when it comes to journalism. I'm really not an expert, but I've had my fair share in the game, so I believe that I kind of have valid information to share with y'all. If you are interested in anything that has to do with media and journalism in particular, please continue watching. And if you just wanna, watch me talk, girl, please do so. So I've made a few notes, so I'm gonna keep on looking down because I made a few notes. I mean, I'm not an elephant. For Media Mondays, obviously I'm gonna post a video every Monday. I'm gonna try and post a video every Monday regarding, again, media and journalism in particular. That segment of my channel is going to be about everything and anything that has to do with media and journalism. I just didn't want to introduce this segment, but I also wanted to give some information today, because it was only going to be like a 5-minute video if I just introduced this. I'm going to start from the bottom going to the top. So bottom meaning people who are not in the field yet and want to get into the field, especially like students. Like if you're in matric this year, I don't know how COVID-19 is really going to affect you guys in terms of varsity and stuff. I haven't really read the news regarding that part of corona. So if you're a matric and you want to become, not even matric, hell, if you are in probably, there's a cat looking at me. And it's a black cat. Sorry about that. My curtains are open because I don't have lighting again. You're in grade 10 or probably younger than that. You already know what you want to do with your life. I didn't at that point. So if you are in high school and you want to get into this field, I say start right now. Listen. Okay, don't pause the video. Maybe after the video you can do that. If there's one thing, being in this field, it's tough, it's competitive, so it's best if you learn at an early age. I am still very young myself, so I'm still learning, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really tough, right? Getting employed. The first thing I did when I got to Cape Town, I knew that I wanted to work for myself, and I knew what I really didn't know what I wanted to study, but I just knew that I wanted money and I wanted work experience because I didn't have any. What I did was volunteer. And because of that, I am where I am today. 4 years ago, got to Cape Town. I stay with my dad. Don't think that I'm a trust fund baby and stuff. Okay, that's not a. But in any case, so I started volunteering at this other non-profit organization called Activate Leadership. They are based in Cape Town. Well, they have one of their offices here in Cape Town, in Muizenberg, actually, by the train station, right? Non-profit youth empowering organization. And I was fortunate enough to be working with people who were in communications, right? Which is what I actually want to do one day. Everything from making copies to updating media lists to calling people, updating media lists to calling people to make inquiries, all that razzle dazzle. Just the truth about me being an Activate. The communications manager at the time, she was like, oh, you're gonna need to write an article. I was so nervous. I was like, an article? I'm not a journalist. I haven't even gone to school for that yet. I just wish I had I don't know something about a certain thing. There's nothing called constructive criticism in my world, really. I'm gonna take it to heart because yay. So I was a bit nervous about that, and before I could write the article, because they were gonna put it on their website, unfortunately, unfortunately, I left, right? Sharp, but that's no big deal. That's where I decided, you know what, Tsiemo, you need to, girl, you need to get your life together. Since you want to be in the communications field and you now know and kind of understand how it works, how's about you study something within the field? And I was like, okay, sharp. It was a bit tough, right? I'm not gonna lie. Again, I applied for other courses. Excuse me. I applied for other courses. They didn't take me for those, and I was down to public management and journalism. And I was like, okay, sharp. Journalism it is. I wanted to be a journalist when I was younger, and then I pushed it off, and then I was like, oh man, I didn't choose this, you chose me. But in any case, enrolled for a journalism course, did it for 3 years, and I'm done. Within those 3 years, I have done so much. Yes, I worked at restaurants, I did some odd jobs, like we call them, right? Odd jobs. Odd jobs are like part-time jobs that have nothing to do with what you're doing at school. If you don't know, now you know, right? I was a au pair, I was a curator, well I still am. I was a waitress, a hostess. What else did I worked at? A call center. What else did I do? Oh yes, I job shadowed 2 journalists. I built my work experience. And I feel like I'm rambling because I am losing the point. This is, no, I'm not, because it's about volunteering and building your experience. Job shadowing. And then again, I was about to write. I was supposed to have written a political, because Mary Jane was a political journalist at the time. I don't know if that's the title she used, but she certainly covered a lot of politics. Right, so she was like, you guys, you need to write a story. I want to see what you've learned. Grand sharp. Again, I didn't get to write the story, unfortunately. Before I could, I had exams coming, work was getting hectic, and I was like, I need to really drop this whole volunteering thing. Sure, Bob. Again, missed the second opportunity to actually really get to write and have my name on paper, right? I took it to heart. Again, I took it to heart because I was like, hey man, this is such a good opportunity to, put my name out there in what, right? So, and then fine, sharp, that passed. That was in the past. I wasn't gonna dwell on the past. That's fine, that happened. Yeah, I got a call from a company which really grew me as a person. Like, it grew me so much. Oh my gosh. I was called and I got a learnership at this particular company, right? So they had a number of community papers which I wrote for. I covered all the like most of the communities. It was nice, man. It was nice, right? It was nice, like, and also at the same time you're building contact with people, networking and stuff, what. So I stayed there for a year and a half, which was like till this year, and then they let me go. So at least I have work experience. So what I'm trying to say is, start creating content now. If you want to be a writer now. If you want to shoot videos, shoot them now. If you want to be something. My battery is dying. Okay, so my phone was about to die and I had to charge it, and I don't know if you can tell the difference, but in any case, I was actually really recapping on what I said. Volunteer, get your foot through the door. I volunteered, I job shadowed, and whatever opportunity they give you, take it, especially if you're not done with school, especially if you're still in tertiary. Take it, right? Sharp. Again, if you don't have a job, like I don't right now, to be frank with you, in journalism, I do something else on the side, but like that's not important. But in any case, so if you don't have a job, keep yourself busy. Have blogs, have YouTube channels, be busy on social media. Be busy, because these companies, to be honest, you don't really need your qualification for you just need to put in the hard work. You just need to work hard. It's not as glamorous as it looks, to be honest. Going to work, I never in my life did I put makeup on like this. Yes, I put it on, but not like this, never in my life did I, bro. When I went to work, I had on sweatpants, trainers, and a hoodie, because I didn't do broadcast news, so I didn't have to look pretty like all the time. However, it was also a mistake on my end, because I need to dress up and look presentable at all times, because I don't know where my next story might lead me. It could take me to Robben Island to a really fancy function, which has happened so many times, to be honest. And I'm really embarrassed. I was really embarrassed about that. Yes, do that. Volunteer, job shadow, take whatever opportunity comes your way. Network as much as you can. Create. Listen, I can't stress this enough. What I've realized is that if you are looking for a job, let's say you want to be a social media marketer or something like that, a digital marketer and stuff, they actually go through your social media. They actually check what you've been up to for the past few months. They check all those things. They do background checks. So make content. Bona, push. I don't want to overshare information regarding this. If you have any questions, please drop them down there, and I'll be sure to check them out. Again, if you have suggestions, content suggestions, what you want to know, what you want to learn, what you would like to see me do, please drop some suggestions down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share with your friends. Please help me push my content. Okay, let me be serious.